Hey, it's a red-faced Tacoma, man. It is hot out here. Now, what counts for hot in Tacoma is like 87, 88, maybe. We're not like sweltering way it was when I lived in New York City. My parents told me it was like 100 there the other day, but it's still hot. It's still warm. And the thing out here is the sun dictates like the warmth. If you're in the shade, it immediately feels like it drops 10 degrees. In some places, it's more ambient temperature is the same all over, but here it's very sun specific. And I drive a black car, so went shopping today. Got a few nicks and knacks, and I got some comic books. Uh, I'll do the mystery packs last, but I don't know the order of any of the rest of this, so I'm just going to kind of grab it, and we'll just start going through what I got. Hey, what's up, Chaos? So went to Northwest Sport Cards. I've pretty much decimated their dollar bins. I think. Pretty sure I've decimated their dollar bins. If there's anything good left in the dollar bins, I don't know what it is at this point. I think I've gotten it all out of there. Let's see, TJ. Let's see. Certainly not 1,000 slabs. Though I got some books I was thinking about slabbing. I came across some extra Riri Williams appearances last night. But just some basic stuff. I got this War of Kings Ascension. No particular reason other than I liked the cover. I always liked the cover of this. I never felt like it was something I had to have, but for $1, I picked it up. And what I really wanted was the variant. Ignore these price stickers. These are all in their dollar box. So I went ahead and grabbed that variant for $1. Apparently, number 2 of this series is a minor key of some sort, but that's not why I got it. I grabbed Batman 500 for $1. I like the issues around like 490 and 490 to 510. The Nightfall, the Bane breaking the back. I just love the way they draw Batman with the really. It's not in this one, but he's got like a long cowl in some of them. So, like I said, these are dollar pickups. No big deal. Grab myself Savage Dragon #1. Most of these I'll keep, but Savage Dragon I'll probably sell because I'm pretty sure I have that. First appearance of Natasha, something who becomes Steel in this reiteration of Steel. There's the newsstand. There's the direct. And probably 1992, so it was a year when neither newsstand or direct was too majorly like overwhelming. A little bit more direct market. Little homage cover for $1, and then there's I don't see any bend or break. I mean, there's definitely a bend in there, right? But there's no break in there. And Natasha Bedingfield, somebody knows his business. I don't even think he had enough time to look that up on a good old app of any sort. Dang, Natasha Bedingfield, look at you go. I'm going to need your help in a minute because I got another book I didn't know. I went to Destiny City Comics, and he's still got bins that he hasn't been able to sort yet because he literally just took over the store. So I was digging through some back issue bins. Oh my God, you can feel the warmth of these books because of like the warmth of outside, and these have been sitting in my car. So I don't know. This is probably going price. This is not like a it's Natasha something. I know you had me. Now you should look it up and just, to do penance for your silly jokes, sir. It's Marvel #6 from the first 6 issues went to multiple printings in this run. So grab that. I'm trying to get a second complete run. I know I sold my second complete run of Miss Marvel Volume 3, but now I'm trying to get another second complete run because I'm completely nuts. So yeah. This is probably one of my favorite covers from that first run by Willow Wilson and Hidetaka Miyazawa. Just the idea of seeing herself, her reflection in like a dirty puddle as like the hero, I just always thought that was kind of cool. definitely dug that. Got a little 15, and I got myself some 17. And I definitely, these are all $3 each except for that first one. I definitely got to go back and see what I have now, because I've got enough of this run that I'm gonna like start getting triples before I get a whole double set. Female Furies, number 6. I got 1 through 4. I haven't read 5 or 6. I like this series a lot. I like Cecil Castellucci a lot. I need that. Hey, Fabulous Killjoys by Daniel Way was an awesome, or Daniel and Gerard Way was an awesome series, and I'm just writing myself a note here. They're coming out with another part of it. So if you like that series, there you go. Natasha Irons. I thought this is pretty good. The Lemire variant to Descender, number 1. I haven't seen this variant before. Got that for $10, and I definitely think that's worth it. I don't think I'll sell this one. I may actually sell the regular one now that I've got this. I think I only have one issue of number 1, but definitely, oh yeah, perfect condition. It is a variant, not a second printing, and that's Lemire's artwork. Yeah, I'm pretty psyched with that for $10. I think that was probably one of the better deals I got. I think I found this one in the bins. I don't think he'd gone through all of the bins, just because there's a lot of bins when you take over a shop. So he hadn't had a chance to reprice this based on the fact that there may be a series or a movie or a Lemire-a-thon. I'm just going to call it Lemire-a-thon from now on, coming out. Who knows? So I'll grab that. All right, Mr. Smarty Pants, poor man. Got this for cover. You tell me what the significance of this is. Hey, Lily, what's going on? This is like a 850, a little bit of dirt there. I can get that off. But this is listed as like a $20 book. I cannot remember the significance, but it is significant. My God, just the bend in the card doubled with the heat. These are getting like stiff. I love this cover, and I think I sold my last one, so I'm super excited. GCS, there you go. Oh, is it? Dude, okay. It is a key. I have that. I have 2 of them then, so I definitely can sell one. I totally forgot. I totally forgot that. I love, this is my favorite Shock cover right there. That is the crowbar, of course. See who knows in chat that was used to kill. You type it in. I love this Michael Turner cover. And I like this series. I think I might have this. I'm trying to get the whole Fallen Sun run so I can read it. It was actually pretty good. I think that poor man has sent this to me on an occasion. This is partial appearance of, yeah, it's a great Shock cover. Partial appearance of Dark Avengers in here. First partial appearance, I should say. So I grabbed that. These are all cover price, so I just picked them out of this box. And then if I'm sold this, I'm keeping this. If I have this, I am selling the double. But I want to get number 1 and number 2. I think number 2 continues in Detective Comics, but I keep running across this one. One of my favorite Alex Ross covers. Look at that. That's creepy. That's sad. That's beautiful. That's like all those things right there. Really kind of freaks me out. But yeah, so that's pretty good at one local LCS. I went then over to my major, or I wouldn't say major, to the biggest LCS in town. Used to be mine until I moved to a closer one. Yeah, Rip Alfred. I moved to a closer one. So this isn't my LCS anymore. I got some of their free comic book day stuff. And they usually, they have a great stock, but they don't have great sales. In September, they do a clearance event. That's their only time to get great sales. So if you're looking for something, you're more likely to find it at Atomic City or Atomic Comics than you are at Destiny City or Stargazer in town. But flip side, there's always a flip side. That would be really, really cool. That absolutely would be cool, poor man. Flip side is you're paying. So This is the latest issue of Dr. Aphra they had. I have up to like issue 23 of the first run. And I just like that cover. So for $4, that's not like a steal or anything. That's just a buy. That's what I call a buy, not a, not a bargain bin shopping. That's just a buy. And I was happy to do it. Filling in my what if gaps. They had a couple earlier ones, but they're going like $15, $16. And I know I can find them for like 2 or 3 somewhere. Found a crispy copy. Adventures of Kool-Aid Man. And this is, so underneath this sticker here, it doesn't say number 1. This was the first one. Hey, Justice. Hey, Quick Draw. What's going on? Good to see you too, my friend. This was the original. I think they didn't even start numbering them with this one. So I've got like 2 and 3, but this, yeah, up in the mountains today. Oh my gosh. Crazy. All right. Next stop was a place where you pay half the cover price. And going live 7:30, 4:30. So in about an hour from now, what time is it? In about half an hour from now. Hey, if my wife doesn't kick me off, I will check it out for sure. So I thought this was a good deal. I don't know too much about it, but this is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers B or C cover with Raphael holding the Red Ranger helmet. I got that for $5 from half price. This one's not a key, but I just thought that was pretty darn cool. It's a cover I've always wanted. It's a great Throwdown Thursday cover. Just given the history between Cap and Red Skull, I thought it was worth it. Keep hitting a blinking damn light. Hold on a second. Let me make sure there's nothing. Red aisle somewhere. Okay. I already found the brioche buns at Fred Meyer. Okay. This one, though, I liked. I was pretty happy. Issue 50. Star Wars. First appearance of IG-88. And this is, if it's in really good condition, I think I got a deal on this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think that this is definitely the best I got from Half Price Books. I think this is in top condition. And I think top condition first appearance of IG-88 should be going for a bit more. It'd be great if he was on the cover, but alas, it is not to be. This next one, I had the mask on right, and so it fogs up the glasses. I thought that price sticker said 10, but look closely, it says 30. So not the beautiful cover appearance that everybody wants, but the first partial. I think 30 is fair value for it. It's in nice condition. There's no ticks on the spine. I'd probably 8.5, maybe 9.0. It's not a deal, but I think it's a decent. Price. Certainly not a flipping deal, more of a keeper deal. I did think it was $10. I was like, oh damn, I can sell that for more than 10. Now I'm like, oh, I better keep that and go after 196 now. 196 is within range, right? Just because I like the name of it and it's Action Labs, and because I don't have it, and I thought, why not? I got my Fight Like a Girl.
Get the ice cream,
oh, are you serious? Okay. So 2 books to show you, and then I'll be back in 3 minutes after I go get the ice cream from my cousin, my brother-in-law. I got another copy, and I got that Wizard copy, that great Wizard stamp on the boom with the COA. I'll be right back. They outside? Oh, okay. Ew. Did we get our milk?
Yeah, we did.
Nice.
And they're so funny because they also like when they do this sitting on the counter, they forgot they had it. I like to clear everything away.
I'm back. Let's see. We lost nobody because you guys are the best. No, for real. My brother-in-law just dropped off some food and he put it in our milk box outside. We get milk deliveries and my wife wanted me to go pick it up. So they brought me some keto ice cream, sea salt caramel ice cream bars. I don't know, man. That's just it. So yeah, a little half price haul. Nothing too big. Now we get the fun stuff. Went to that place and I'm like, hey, you got any I'm like, hey, what's up, Rod? Like, hey, you got any stuff out? Any new comics? He's like, no. And he goes, here's the deal. You got to buy more, so there's more empty spots. And I'm like, you get 3 spinner racks and there's 5 empty spots. You can put some more stuff out. And he's like, no. So, I'm a sucker. I bought some more packs. We'll open them up, see if we got anything. And now there's 9 empty spots, so you can put some more packs out. So we got ourselves Green Lantern number 42 from, I guess, not the new 52, probably the one before that, because this is 1993. Yeah, Lady Fantastic. How you doing? I knew that I had one signed, and I knew that I had a second that I just bought for $20 because that's a good deal on it. I had no idea I had a third. I had no idea I had another 7, and I had no idea. Sorry, not another 7. No idea I had the 9 variant, and no idea I had the Riri Williams hip hop variant, which I've been actively seeking, like texting people, like, hey, who dat? I see you got the Silk. Do you have the Riri? Like literally trying to buy that from people. Crazy. Oh, these are nice. These are 40 cents. So these are all like early 80s Green Lantern, I guess, or maybe 70s Green Lantern. I have no idea if any of these are keys. 129. So if you ever see me do this, the idea 118 is if I don't what's it called? If I don't find something that I want. Yeah, the Stephanie Hans A-Force variant issue 1. Yes, I have, and I had 2. I sold one to Poor Man, and I've got one myself. I think I've seen them all. So yeah, the idea here is that I will sell these if I don't find something that I want, and I really was just trying to get some space in the shelf so he'd put some new comics out. So I don't really love Green Lantern, but there might be something cool in here. I've got, if you want, I don't have the Hans variant. If you want just a regular copy of that, the A copy, I can send that to you. But if you want the Hans, I'll get you one, the next one that I get. What is this? Green Lantern issue 6. I've seen this cover before. I don't know if that's a cover that means anything. Ooh, it comes with whatever shop was trying to sell this, free card included. Dun 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 dun. Looks like they taped it on there. Maybe no, it's just adhering with the friction because it's in a plastic case itself. 50 center. So these are some older Green Lanterns. It's kind of cool. Tales of the Green Lantern Corps annual number 3. John Byrne. Paris Cullens, J.I. Garcia Lopez, Alan Moore, Bill Willingham. Very cool. Very cool. Very, very cool. Don't pay too much for it. I mean, you should be able to get that for $15 or $20, Lady Fantastic. If I come across another one, I'll definitely send it your way if I find it before you do. Yeah, the yellow cover. Yeah, no, I've got the other one as well, I believe. This is Annual 2, Tales of the Green Lantern Corps. This one has Steve Englehart, Paul Kupperberg, Alan Moore again, Bill Willingham again. Pretty cool lineup of creators there. Now, is this the annual number 1? Yeah. That's pretty cool. So I've got annuals 1, 2, and 3 for Tales of the Green Lantern Corps. Yeah, you can find those. I mean, everybody looks because Singularity's on the cover, but Singularity is a cool character. Those shouldn't be 75-cent books, but if you find them for 75, heck yeah. All right, so all those Green Lantern cost me $6. Resale value on a pop-up shop, I could probably get that much, but I might start collecting them and keep some cool ones. I don't know. Nothing popped out at me as like, oh, that's a killer deal. So let's see what else we got. Volume. This is All Image Superheroes for $5. When he says, hey, what's up, Longbox? When he says All Image Superheroes, not really superheroes. It's just like random Image books. He calls them superheroes, but they're not always superhero books. The first one right here is on the back side is not a superhero book. So let's see what we got for $5 plus Washington State sales tax. We got ourselves Operation High Strike. That will go to the resale bin. Ooh, I pay $5 for Fathom #1 any day. That's a keeper. Image Plus. Is there anything special about this book, or just it is just all about Image like creators, huh? I gotta look through this. I've seen this 1,000 times, never looked through it, but yeah, I'll take Fathom #1. Leave it to chance. Leave it to the sellback pile. I got a pile of stuff that goes straight to half price books, and that's one of them. This is kind of cool because it's PvP, player versus player, which I've seen 1,000 times, never read or looked at, but it's one of these that opens up this way, which I always thought was kind of cool and a little perhaps risque. Well, it's upside down. Little risque cover. I don't know. I was watching my son's favorite show, My Hero Academia, 3rd season. There is a booby young teenager with an inappropriate outfit for my 13-year-old son to be watching. But I'm going to let him watch anyway, because what am I going to do? Trencher is, again, but boom. Not sealed, no card, but on the other hand, no polybags crease. So there's another keeper. Bad Rock and Company #1, special San Diego Comic-Con edition. I guess I'll hold on to that, see if anybody cares. Wildstorm Rising. It says chapter 10, but issue 2. I don't know anything about Wildstorm, but it's got the, oh no, it's got the silver foil, but somebody's actually taken the card out of the pack. Oh, that's wicked. Or is the card? Nope. That card is somebody actually took the card out of the pack and then sold the comic back. That's funny. That's crap. Shadima. Yeah, you guys remember Shadima? No? Me neither. Soul Saga. Remember Soul Saga? Me neither. Mark Silvestri on Darkness. There's a little sexy 90s cover. How does it stay on? Glue? Double-sided tape? I don't know. Witchblade 10 is the first Darkness. Darkness 11 is, I don't think, anything. So, yeah, I don't have a particular reason to keep that because, I'm not 14. Brandon Peterson's Arcanum. Oh, is that a Jim Lee cover? No, sorry, I see Steve something. It looked like Ease. I don't know this either. Do you? No, me neither. But I do know that there's a Walking Dead in here. And Walking Deads are nice books. If I'm throwing out any important books, please let me know. Brian Wood, I think, was a talented writer, but he's one of those, and there's way too fucking many of them in the industry that we all love, creators who has been harassing women and exploiting his position in his career to take advantage of women. So I'm not going to even bother with that one. Eve. This will go to the throwback box. This is another Union #1. What the heck is early Mike Deodato Jr. on Glory #1. Image had a certain look in the early 90s, didn't they? Ooh, that's cool. Mark Waid's City of Heroes #1. And whenever I look at Fathom, I always think that there's something about the artwork on Fathom that brings to mind Blue People, Titanic guy, James Cameron movie, Blue People. I can't think, but that's what these guys remind me of. So Fathom 1 and 7. Pretty darn cool. Pretty darn cool. And what's the last one? The last one is 68. Cover A. Oh, it says number 404. Well, it's a cool cover, but I'm not gonna bother trying to get like the other. It looks like a zombie Vietnam book. I don't know, unless somebody really wants that. So about 8 books to throw away. And then for keepers, I got Fathom 1 and 2, beautiful Michael Turner art. Yes, I'm distinguishing between beautiful Michael Turner art, which is gorgeous and artistic, and then the porn of early Image 90s. And if you can't see the difference, then I don't know what to tell you. I'm messing with y'all. Avatar, thank you. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I read about Dynamite. I'm going to double check. I had already canceled Red Sonja just because my pull list was getting too large. If you haven't read about Dynamite, don't know what Lady Fantastic's referring to, the publisher, manager, whatever, managing director, has hired Ethan Van Sciver and some other scumbag Nazi dickhead Comicsgate wankers to produce books. So most people I know that I follow on Twitter, and yes, it's an echo chamber. I only follow people that think like me, are like, we're not writing for Dynamite anymore, or when our contract ends, we're done. Mark Russell, whom I love as a writer, though Red Sonja is dragging on a bit, he's like, my next issue of Red Sonja is my last, and then I'm done. So I'm going to make sure I don't have any pull with Dynamite, and then I don't think I'll be picking up their books again. So again, I got this Sideways one, which is pretty cool. So there's Michael Turner's that Sideways one. Yet another darker Image #1. Bad Rock and Company. Just keeping it because it's a special San Diego Comic-Con edition. I think 178 is a throwaway Walking Dead issue, but it's a Walking Dead issue. Union, it's the #1. Glory, which is, I don't know what Mike Deodato's first artwork is, but that's got to be early Mike Deodato. And then City of Heroes by Mark Waid, which I don't really know much about. Might actually give that a read. So not bad. I like that Green Lantern pack for 6 with some old Green Lanterns in 3 of the Tales annuals. And I like those keepers for 5. Pretty decent, yo. Pretty decent. Let's see what the next pack is. So the next pack, I spent $9 on this. No idea if this is worth it. It says Mega Bag All Zombie Comics. So let's see. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. The Walking Dead. Yeah, quick draw. I didn't mean to miss your question. I'm not sure how I feel about the Walking Dead reprints in color. Like, I think it's great. Make more money. I don't know if Kirkman needs more, but I think everybody should make as much money. There's something to be said for wanting to read something again from the beginning without like having to go and buy major collections or try to buy all the books. I mean, there might be some kids out there who are just discovering comics, and that's like the way to do. Now, that is a comic I'd love to see at Walmart, right? Kid goes into Walmart with mom and It's a reprint. Would you fucking keep the price down, please? I hope it's like $2.99, $3.99, not $4.99. That's the sort of thing I'd love to see in like a newsprint format, though it doesn't actually have to be like a technical newsstand, for kids to get to reread. If it's just a money grab for their fans, like I hope there's not 6 variants to the A cover, right? We've got enough Walking Dead out there. Let's let people enjoy what was actually, the show, I think, is what catapulted it. And I probably first heard about it from the show or simultaneously, like the second or third season of the show is when I started like reading it and getting the trade paperbacks. It's a great comic. There's something about the way they wrote it, and I don't know for sure. Is that for sure, Longbox? You're just hoping. I don't know for sure what I was going to say. But I'd love to just see it like, I just love to see it cheap, readily available. It was hoping it was a great comic. It was written really well. I think the fact that it was black and white might have lent something to it. Like, Kirkman was already doing well enough. He could afford to have hired a colorist. So obviously it was an intentional decision to do a zombie comic about people in the aftermath of a zombie apocalypse and how they survive in black and white. But I don't know. I got no problem with it. I was just looking in a box at IDW reprints of the TMNT color classics. Those things do exist, and that's fine. That's dandy. That's great. I'm all for it. I'm really all for it. I don't know that I'll read them again. I sold all my graphic novels. I had trade paperbacks like 1 through 27. I still have finished the story, actually. I haven't read like the last 2 trade paperback collections, though it was hard to avoid what's happening. So let's see if any of this is any good. We have a number 1, which is always nice. And these are from, Entertainment, AP Manga. So it's nice always to get stuff by smaller companies. Here is The Littlest Zombie, number 1. So if there's nothing good in this, at least hopefully I'll get a bunch of number 1s and not like number 7s. The Waking from Zenoscope, issue 1. And really nice to join that, issue 2. And here is a corn syrupy blood tear, a little stigmata, if you will, bleeding from the eyes. Number 3. Number 4. That's nice to get 4 issues in a row from Zenoscope this time. So the first one was AP Manga. This is Zenoscope. I'm down. Breakfast with Rob. Is this a Rob Zombie thing? I don't know. Creator's Edge. I feel like I've heard of this before. Maybe I've just seen it before, like on a display. Is it a smaller comic than? Yeah, it's actually a smaller size than a regular comic, which is why the box and bag. Hey, Tony, looks incredibly large. What's up, Jeff? This is also a number. Oh, it's number 6. Sorry, from Moonstone. FHM says it's genius. I don't know what that means. Rotten. Probably will just slide that one into the out pile after I rescue the bag and box. Here's another number 4 from IDW. Looks like is possible. No, not a newsstand. It just doesn't say direct. We Will Bury You. Again, if I don't have 1, 2, or 3. Oh, don't speak too soon, because there's 3. What a freaking great cover for issue 2. Check that out. That's fantastic. I actually dig that. I might have some reading to do, and very happily, here's issue 1. So that's 2 series where I've got issues 1 through 4. Even if they are mediocre or not good, at least I have them. This now looks weaker from Wildstorm. Victorian Undead issue 6. Victorian Undead issue 5, Sherlock Holmes versus Zombies. Issue 4. So again, issue 3. Pew pew, 2 gun pagers in the house. And issue 2, missing issue 1 in that. That annoys me. So I'll probably give these a read, just because it's cool to have stuff to read. But I'm not going to keep the single. That'll get thrown out later. And this really bothers me because Sherlock Holmes versus Zombies sounds like a lot of fun. But it's 2 through 6, and I don't feel like going to go look through for issue 1 somewhere from something I wasn't interested in the first place. All right, 2 more. Oh, 1 more pack. 1 more pack indeed. Now this one probably has nothing. And I'll show you the one in the back is the reason I got it, because it's by an artist who I kind of dig, and who I've met at a con. So I think that swayed me to get this. I don't know. This is an Archie pack, and I don't usually get Archie stuff, but I thought, hey, if I was to find one of those covers, it's so stupid. This is a $6 pack. There's 1,000 Archie comics out there where either Betty and or Veronica are in a bikini, but all of a sudden, like 2 or 3 of them became hard to find and shot up in price. They're not collectors. Those are things, if you bought them, I hope you sell them soon. All right, so we've got Archie Super Teens #1 collector's edition with a pull-out poster. Let's see if the pull-out poster. Oh, the pull-out poster is still intact. Woohoo! That's actually pretty cool. I dig that. So the thing you got to understand about me is I dig both like the very highbrow in comics and the very lowbrow. Fred Hembeck wrote this. That's pretty cool. Terry Austin and Brett Blevins, people I've actually heard of. That's cool. Archie Super Teen #2. Dun 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 dun. Veronica. Oh, Dan DeCarlo, classic Archie artist. Dan DeCarlo. Don't worry, I'll have Archie back in time to pick up his car. Oh, that Veronica forever turning the screws. Cheryl Blossom special. Another Dan DeCarlo. Another #1. So one of the things that I love the most about Dan DeCarlo is, but not about Dan DeCarlo. If you read Mark Waid's run in Archie that he did a few years back, the first 5 or 6 issues, in the back of each issue, he reprinted like an Archie issue, including reprinting like the first one, just a few pages, and then discussed it and discussed what made it work and made it great. And so if you ever get a chance to read Mark Waid's run, it was really good because of that. Yeah, and Dan DeCarlo is one of the top Archie writers ever. This is a sick cover. I'm not sure I get what Jughead's doing in this cover, but is this an homage to a band, an album cover? It's got a Ramone-esque feeling, but I have a feeling like it's something else that I'm missing. But isn't that just crazy? Archie's got like this little midriff cut off with the high-heeled boots. Sorry, Jughead. Archie's just macking on Betty, and Veronica's looking away, and what's his name? I can't remember the other guy's name. Reggie. Reggie's also got like some heels on. Yeah, like Reggie's got heels almost to match Veronica. There's something going on there. That's funky. I dig that cover. I'm actually enjoying this pack more than I thought. I thought I'd just get it for the last one. Oh, Archie's so funny. Here it is, hot and spicy. Oh, what about the pizza? Seriously. Okay, so why isn't this listed on Key Collector Comics as a hard to find sexy cover issue? I mean, there's so many of them. And this is Dan Parent, who's the artist I was talking about earlier, who did the last one in here, which I got, and I'll show you that in a minute. Obviously, I'll show that to you last. Here's a Blah Betty cover. Here's a World of Archie. Archie travels to Canada in the search of the lost egg. Man. Archie Comics #2, an Archie Vacation special. All right. Here again is another. Hey, what's up, Daymares? Here's another swimsuit issue, yet not like sought after, because some are and some aren't, I guess. Oh, little Betty and Archie kissing here in this Betty comic. Oh, the hijinks ensues because Veronica's got a drive-in closet, not a walk-in closet. Come on, guys. It's hot out. Bear with me. Got 4 more to go. All right. So here's a Blockbuster throwback. Hot dog can work the VCR? Not quite. He keeps forgetting to rewind. All you youngins out there might not get that. Here is a here's an interesting, I don't know if this is inappropriately like exploiting Egyptian hieroglyphics, or if it's really funny or just kind of sad or what, but there you go. One more here. Oh, remember to study important dates for your exam. And Archie is thinking about Veronica. All right, so this is the cover that I actually wanted. It's got a few ticks in it. This is actually Dan Parent and Don DeCarlo. I don't know why. I thought this was really spectacular. I actually totally very much dig that cover. Dan Parent, I first came across. He'd done a couple of recent Archie Meets the Ramones covers that I really liked, and I actually met him and got him to sign. I dig that. I totally dig that cover. So yeah, my friends, there you have it. The bag is empty, and you can see it was a cheap bag because it blew a hole in the side before I ever got a chance to use it. Oh, actually, I was able to get stuff home in it, but you know, that's life. Thank you, Daymares. I agree. If anybody was following recent travails of my life, I appreciate the support you've sent me over the last week or so. I will be getting my son back tomorrow from his little stay, so that is exciting. We're hoping to move forward positively, cautiously optimistic, trepidatiously optimistic. I don't know. We shall see, but you know, it's all good. Let's see what else is going on. That's it. There's a Warriors auction tonight. And I think, let me see if I have a DM. PMA. Yes, I will absolutely try that. So when you say PMA, Jeff Schultz, I think of the Bad Brains song of the same name. Yeah, that too, Lady Fantastic. Absolutely. So let's see. No, I didn't hear from him yet. Discovery Bay usually does his pop-up marathons on the last Saturday of the month. This Saturday is the last Saturday. I don't know if he's doing one. If he is, I have stuff. Yeah, no, this I know it's Positive Mental Attitude. I'm just saying that like there's a song. What's up, Kirk? There's a song by Bad Brains called PMA, and it's about positive mental attitude in the 1982 DC hardcore punk punk scene. Yes, we got that PMA and the Salad Days, a little Minor Threat call out. All right, Jeff Schultz knows my music. So what was I going to say? Yeah, if Discovery Bay does a pop-up shop on Saturday, I'll be on. I know he was planning on doing one tomorrow. I don't know if I was next in rotation or not, but I won't be able to make it because I'll be picking up my son. And at 10:30, and then at 12 is the Chelsea game. They're playing Liverpool. Liverpool have already won the league, but if maybe they won't be motivated to play that hard. I don't know. It's a chance for Chelsea to gain three more points. They're in third place right now, and third and fourth are going to. Thank you, Kirk. Third and fourth place will definitely be in Champions League, as well as first and second. Liverpool in first. Manchester City is not. They were originally fined or punished by being told they wouldn't be in Champions League, but then they just had to pay a fine for their financial irregularities, and now they are in Champions League. So Liverpool and Man City can't be caught up. So Chelsea, Man United, Leicester City, and Wolverhampton are all still vying for those third and fourth place spots to be in the Champions League next year. So we'll have to see what happens. Chelsea has a 1-point hold on third. They don't have a large goal differential, so if it came down to a tie, they might be screwed out of it. So we're hoping. If you're not a Chelsea Premier League fan, I apologize for talking over and around you, but these are the things that I enjoy. Arsenal was not very good this season in the Premier League, but they will be playing Chelsea this weekend in the final of the FA Cup. They beat Manchester City in the semifinal, and we beat Manchester United in the semifinal. So Chelsea and Arsenal will be playing in the final. I think it's like on Sunday because Chelsea has a game tomorrow, and then they'll be off until Sunday. There's a lot of games at the end of the season, but the players taking a break for like 3 months of COVID, you could absolutely see how it helped a lot of them. Like Christian Pulisic, he came back on fire, absolutely fire. If you missed my short show Sunday, my friend Kavi won that, and so he did that. But thank you to everybody who posted on Nathaniel's the Dungeon Talks IG. I appreciate that. Please, if you genuinely enjoyed it, don't stop. He will have another. He's got 2 more shows ready to go in the bank. So he'll be home tomorrow. Friday, he'll upload one. He'll finish recording one with his brother. I know he wants to get back to doing the things he loves. So he'll have more podcasts ready to just, and that podcast will keep going. And like I said, I think his target audience should be nerdy 13-year-old boys and girls and gender non-conforming nerds of all stripes. So if you know somebody of that age who digs D&D or RPGs, put them onto the Dungeon Talk on Spotify and wherever else you can find podcasts. I think that's about it, man. I'm kind of done. Now I've got comics strewn all over the place. That's great, Kirk. I know that White Whale Comics is doing, he's doing the Curse of Stroud, which is actually the same game my son's running with his friends. I don't know if he's going to be doing another one at some point. It might be cool to see if you could jump on that. I might try to jump on that because I don't think I want to learn to play for my son. He would too much friction there. It might be nice to learn how to, not learn how to play, relearn how to play. When I played Dungeons & Dragons, there was no 5th edition, 4th edition, 3rd edition, 2nd edition. There wasn't even the advanced D&D. There was just D&D. And then, that's cool, Jeff. And then, and then it exploded, and I stopped playing for 35 years. So it'd be kind of cool to get back into it, though I'm sure it's a bit different. Like I said, I clearly remember loose leaf paper, 3 6-sided die, strength, intelligence, dexterity, wisdom, constitution, and charisma. You got like 100 gold to start off. And buy your armor, and you could be a fighter, a paladin, a ranger, a druid, or a magician. And that was it. So yeah, it was it's changed a lot. And it's amazing to think that that the fifth edition apparently really simplifies a lot of rules. Jim Zub, the comic book writer, actually wrote an essay for a magazine or something on why D&D was making this big comeback. And he says, Stranger Things obviously helped bring it back. A couple other things, the explosion of nerd culture, but also the idea that the idea that the fifth edition apparently really simplified the rules. Fourth edition was, to my understanding, like so esoteric that if you hadn't been a student of the first, second, and third, or really put in the time and effort, it just made it prohibitive to play. And then the fifth edition, without losing any of what makes Dungeons and Dragons so great, simplified it to the point where you didn't have to like be a professor of the game to play. Anyway, it is great to have 11 people here. I am done for the day. I know somebody was on here earlier that has a show 4:30, which means I probably already went over. Not Longbox. Who was it? Way up here in the chat. Lady Fantastic was talking to me. Justice for Comics went live at 4:30. Not that I'm making way for him, but I'm making way because I'm done. Went through all the comics that I bought. I hopefully will have a lot to sell on Discovery Bay if he does a pop-up shop on Saturday. Unfortunately, won't make it tomorrow. And the Warriors have their auction tonight, and I know that Metaphorical will have one tomorrow. Jay Blitz will have one sometime. Strictly Comics will have one sometime. Houdat will have one sometime. Shortbox might have another one. I'm sure that there's lots of auctions, so you can get those deals out there and, keep hunting, keep hitting up those places, see what you can grab. And I will talk to you all later. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. My other son and my wife don't want to hear me talk about comic books for 40 minutes straight. They canceled. You're doing a 9:00 auction. Barbarian, if you have room, I'd love to get on that because I have more than enough for a pop-up show, and I want to kind of clear the board. And when I say clear the board, I really mean clear the bed, because all those piles in the bed are piles that I need to get rid of. Ooh, that's my mom calling. So now I really do have to go. Send me an IG if you have room, and don't mind me joining you, Barbarian. All right? Thanks a lot, everybody. Hey, Mom. Hello.
Hi, I can't see you. I was doing a video chat.
No, you just did a phone call.